building. One of Minecraft's most simple yet complex skills, and I want to master it. But you may be asking, Juge, why are you doing this? Like, this is so random. Well, it's because this is the Relic SMP, home to Minecraft's most scariest civilizations, deadliest prisons, and strongest weapons. As the Relic SMP's best, or well, only builder, I feel like my builds have been subpar or not enough to compete with other scripted SMPs, and I think it's time to change that. I wanted to start things off with a quick build, not only to warm up, but also get a feel for where I'm at in my building skills instead of just diving headfirst into this quest. It also makes it easier for me to compare my building skills from the beginning of the video to the end. I started off by building a prison style build, and now you may be wondering, why a prison out of all things? Well, it's because on the Relic SMP, I'm not just a builder. I'm also a POV, meaning I had to build builds for myself, of course. And I'm pretty sure I'm recording the video where I use these builds after I post this, so when I post it, please go check it out. Also, while editing this, kind of realized I forgot to record the end part of the build, so I'll just give you guys the final result. So, what did we learn from this? I think I learned to not trust a locked out, not branded kaboom, because that doesn't turn out well. Anyways, on to build number 1 for my friend Isova, who's one of the POVs for the Relic SMP. Also, credits to this guy named Calvin. Gave me the tutorials for Axiom, so if you want to get better at Axiom, please check him out. I'll link both of their videos in the description, so let's go. So the gist behind this build was another civilization from my friend Isova, which I'm pretty sure he uses in his first episode. And see, I had the terrain set up, but here I realized I forgot to record again. And not like a small part either. I forgot to record the entire build. Guys, I promise I built it. I promise I built it. I promise I built it. I witness it. Please. But, anyways, here's the final shot of the build. So, what do we learn? I learned I suck at building houses, and I spam the spikes too much. I love them, but it's too much. On to build number 3 for my good friend Course, who also hit 1K, so thank you for that. Anyways, let's go. So the gist of this build was a void thing. I don't really know what Course wanted me to build. He just said build a platform with the colors like blue and stuff, just like random elevations around. And I kind of listened to him, and then I started making a mountain because I got bored. But I really didn't know what else to do. But honestly, I like how this build turned out, especially the mountain. But it took me 2 days to build this, and I honestly spent a whole 3 hours building that mountain. I was up to like 2 in the morning building that. So, gotta work on speed for sure. One thing I gotta work on for sure is definitely water placement, because I manually place water a lot in this build, and it's very long and tedious, which probably did slow down the building process. So just learn from our mistakes, continue on. So I started working on the ring of mountains around, so Course can identify the edges and not go across and fall off, because it's not that big of a map, and it only takes a while because it's a 1500 by 1500 square. So it was very tedious because I had to paint the ground and then put the mountains. But once I finished that, I went around painting everything else and adding some extra details by creating what I like to call white sand beaches. But no one cared. I just went around creating rivers after that to add more detail to the area. And again, here with the manual water placing, or messing up with the fluid ball, or not doing it properly enough. And honestly, I think I might have added a little too much white patches, because it just felt a little more. Here I start building trees, and of course, if you're watching this, this is AI. This is AI, bro. This is AI. I totally didn't just like reskin my other trees, you know. Didn't reskin my other trees, and honestly, that's not even a jungle tree, bro. Those aren't jungle trees. Those are trees that I made, you know? Yeah, right? Yeah, you believe me, right? Yep. Alright. Anyways, I started pasting in the trees, and honestly, it took a while because I kept messing up. I also did mess up some of the trees, so they look a little weird, but that's the build done. On to the final build for the side quest squad. Now, to understand this, I'm gonna have to introduce you to them, of course. So we have Side Korsk, it's Side Quest Yo, and Side Quest G. Now they wanted me to build a spawn arena. Also, I can't forget, not Side Quest Kaboom. I couldn't find a skin, so that's why he's not there. But they wanted me to build an arena for them, and low-key, I rushed this, so I'm probably not gonna count this as like a full build, but let's get into it. So the idea for this build was a decently big arena, so you could be more spread out and not have clustered fights, but not too small to where there isn't always going to be fighting. And I did take my design from a PvP server's desert arena, so have to figure that out, because I don't know which one. But honestly, this build turned out, for how much it was rushed, it turned out better than I thought it would. Honestly, I hope you guys enjoy it, because this is in this lobby for the Relic SMP, which is open at all times if you want to check it out. So yeah, so I started my day 2 of this build by retexturing the entire thing because I thought it looked terrible, and I started adding the textured sand and the trees. Then I started making the river in the middle and building the waterfall on the bottom right of the screen, and retexturing the biome so it looks more like it is in a desert. And well, that's basically the build done, and here's the final shot. Oh, that's all from me. Go check out the other PVs. They're right here. And if you want to be in the videos, join the Discord. Peace out.